I would hope. Here's George in Greensboro, North Carolina, as we start the phones today. Hi, George. Great to have you. Hello.
Thanks, Rustin, for having me on the air, and giga-dittos.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you. Great to have you here.
Sir, I'd just like to make a comment defending what you called the Coddled Generation and point out the fact that they are fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq without any complaint or any protest, unlike the baby boomers in Vietnam, who I think is the actual Coddled Generation.
Well, now, you know, the Coddled Generation is not universal or monolithic, just like the baby boom was. I mean, I'm a baby boomer. And
I understand.
But not all baby boomers were 60s protesters, and not all baby boomers are me, myself, and I first kind of people. And not everybody your age is coddled. But there are all I mean by it is that we've now reached the point where adults, young adults that are entering the world, do come from a public education curriculum where they were coddled, where they didn't keep score, where there was no winners and losers, and there were no humiliations if you lost or any of that. And if anybody said anything mean, they were sent home. And if somebody pointed their finger at you as a gun, they got sent home and so forth. All that's coming to roost now as these people get into the real world and find out that they're not protected and they're not coddled. And people are people and life is life.
I'm not going to argue with you on that, but maybe you should refer to them as the children of the coddling generation.
Refer to them as the children of the coddling. Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to. You're offended. You're sitting out there. You're from the coddled generation. You're sitting out there thinking I'm talking about you, and you're probably a he-man, self-reliant, rugged individual guy, and you don't like what I'm saying, right?
That is absolutely correct.
That's exactly correct. Well, the coddled, not everybody fell for it. The public school system didn't get everybody. Every generation has its rebels. And so, but I'm not going to modify, otherwise change what I'm saying. I don't think there's any question about it. It's you can see the product of public school education as people grow up and enter the workforce, see the way they've been taught, the way they've been educated. It's just a question of whether or not you want to admit it or not. And it's undeniable that the left and the multiculturalists have had control of public school curriculum. Well, I've been doing this 25 years, and the multicultural assault began on this country, sooner than I began, way before I started this program. It's been something I've been talking about since the mid-'80s, even before this program started, and it does affect people. It does influence young kids, the way they grow up, and the way they think, and the way they think life is outside their protected environment.